Cheers and salutations. Welcome one and all to Chicago Reacts. I am your host, Kit. Welcome one and all to our channel. And today, I got a call from management. And it was a demand from the people. Because apparently, all you lovely, outstanding individuals wanted me to react to some Warhammer 40k content. But not just any Warhammer 40k content. Astartes. The original full version of it. Now, I want to be very clear here. For those of you who have been with Chicago Reacts from the beginning, the very beginning, all of you know that I'm a Warhammer 40k fan. I love the setting, the genre, the books, the video games, the lore, etc., etc., etc. But the reason why maybe I haven't reacted to a lot of the Warhammer 40k content is because, well, I've seen it before. However, I love looking at some stuff that I haven't seen. Now, you, the audience, have asked me to check it out. Again, Astartes. Now, I haven't watched it here for Chicago Reacts, but because all of you are a fan of Astartes, all of you are helping us build up our YouTube channel for that. I am incredibly grateful for your support. I am going to do that. Now, it's been a while since I've seen Astartes. So I would like some feedback as well. So I will keep my pausing to a minimum, but I do have some lingering questions, and I really haven't had time to really go into full much detail about what exactly is happening within the lore and setting. However, or at least in this current environment of Astartes, because some of it I might have forgotten. But I do say to all of you, please support the original content creators. Please support Games Workshop. I know that there is still some anger that's happening between the Warhammer 40k community and Games Workshop in regards towards content creators that would put out animated or, content that was something that they came up with on their own. And there's been this huge back and forth. Case in point, why we no longer have "If the Emperor Had" text-to-speech device. May it someday return, but I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Come on, Games Workshop. Meet the fan base at the middle ground. But anyways, we're not here for that. We're here to check out Astartes. So, enough of me talking. I would like all of you to grab a tasty snack and a tasty beverage, and let us return back to a series done by one person. Jesus Christ, one person. Astartes, part 1 through 5. And since I'm in charge of the ones and twos, let's get ready to play this video. In a 3, a 2, a 1. Please watch the original first. Links in the description and pinned in the comment. The Argosa uprisings have been checked. Retributor Astartes now assists the hunt for fleeing leaders of the vile rebellion. I remember that. Oh. Beautiful. I'm going to pause right here. Bear with me, folks. Astartes really set the bar high. Now, here's the thing. What's really close to my heart is Hell's Reach. I remember Hell's Reach. So let me ask all of you, our audience members, this. And again, your feedback is fundamentally important. We would like your thoughts, especially to the Warhammer 40k community. Would any of you be on board or join in if we were to do a live stream reaction to Hell's Reach? Or either that, do a reaction to Hell's Reach. Now, I've seen it. I love it. It's something very close to my heart. I love Hell's Reach. I think it's the one that really put a fire under so many other content creators that, was making so much great Warhammer 40K content. If that's something all of you hip, cool cats like, type in the comment section below. Give us your feedback. And if there are any other Warhammer 40K content creators that we should check out, let us know too, because all of you are making this channel grow, and we are grateful, thankful that all of you are so faithful. The God Emperor protects. Oh, I remember this part. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Rebel scum. I like how the drones are providing, like, security. Hull breach! You done goofed. They done goofed! Yes! Kill them! Kill them all! Yes! Beautiful. Die. Exactly. Precisely. Look at that. Look at that art. Look at that art. Now, here's what I do know. That those two individuals are psychers, and they have gold masks in, I guess, in honor or to mimic perhaps the deity in said vault. Now, now originally I thought they might have been something else, but they are psychers, but they are in league with something far more vile than anything we can imagine. And not loyal to the Emperor. How dare they? Oh, here's what I love here, too. So I'm going to rewind this, too. But we're seeing the Space Marine tactics. Close quarter combats. Close quarter combat. Close in and destroy the enemy. Get him. Get him. Get him. Die. All of you die. Go! That was glorious. That secret sneak up. Ah, that's glorious. Yo! Hey, stick around, buddy. Oh, put down your tomatoes. It was funny. That joke was funny. Put your tomatoes down. That joke was funny. Damn. Get him. This video's pure art. Okay, this scene here with the Psychers, the silence before the battle. To quote Grimeldus, there's something beautiful about the silence before the combat. And one person did this too, by the way. I mean, seriously, one person did all of this. Blast them! Charge, 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 charge. Now, here's what I find interesting. Because we all know about the Space Marines. Double hop on 2 legs. Hold on, let me get the camera here. Double hop. A little double hop. Obviously, a Space Marine can do that. They can jump long distances. But, you know, I think also, look at the fluidity of how the Space Marines are moving in their combat armor. Because I know in many media where they have, like, a large armored person or a giant mech suit, how clunky and slow it's moving. The Astartes don't have that problem. They're wearing that heavy body armor, and to us, it looks clunky. But when they move, it is as though it's light as a feather to them because it's obviously integrated into them. They got the carapace and so much more. They're able to fuse with the body armor that was crafted by the intelligence and the wisdom of the God Emperor of mankind. And how quick they are able to move, but also their tactics in taking down the Psykers too. They're doing rapid fire, trying to catch the Psykers off guard, so they can close in and destroy the enemy with close quarter combat. Space Marines always win the day. Ah! Come on, don't give up. Come on, blast them. And by the way, what we're seeing is those Space Marines being evaporated or killed through Psychic Blast. Perfect. Oh. Hang in there. Yes! Time to die. Boom. Now, I remember this. I think this is the part 4, where we get inside their spaceship, their battle cruiser. But what I find interesting is that there's some sort of familiarity with this entity that they're fighting, and there's an Inquisitor on board. Now, obviously, Games Workshop has made this their own. They have it on their website, on their streaming service. However, I'm curious for somebody who's at least more knowledgeable than I, because I have an idea. But can somebody please explain to me the chapter, the lore of it, just a little bit, just an idea of who this, or what the Space Marine chapter is all about? Because they don't seem normal. They seem to be more of a, I guess, different type of Space Marine chapter. So type in the comment section below. If you're an expert, now's your time to shine. If you are about to be sentenced to jail, serve overseas, at a wedding or a funeral, and you're watching this YouTube video, you scream out at the top of your lungs, now's my time to shine. And if anyone looks at you oddly, you just tell them, old Kit Kat said it was okay. It's the Inquisition. No one expects the Inquisition. How interesting, again, you see the lens, the eye of the body armor of the Space Marine. Attention to detail is absolutely phenomenal. How cold the room is. Again, one person did this. Holy cow, I have so much respect for artists and editors who can do this kind of stuff. Okay, so here's something I have noticed later on. Many of those heads in the background are similar, the masks and the spine, of what the two Psychers had. But this entity here, this deity here, audience, correct me if I'm wrong, is this one of the Men of Gold? Because I know it's not one of the Men of Stone, or one of the Men of Iron. But the Men of Gold, obviously, this looks gold, if that's the case. But let us know if that's the case. And if I'm wrong, correct me, please. The attack.
Astartes.
Hold! Get him. Okay, so we're going to probably get to one of the most eye-opening scenes here when the two spheres start talking. this part. Yep. All right, there you go. There was no saving that Inquisitor. They got rid of whatever was going to come out of him. And I think we all know somewhat of the speech. The two spheres are talking. They indicate that they have both failed. Every one of them has failed. The one sphere is telling the other one to survive, that it must survive and take the Astartes, even though they defy their touch, and that it must break its seal to survive. And the Inquisitor yelled or gave instruction of, get those men out of there, it's a trap, but it might be too little too late. So there's a game afoot, and it seems quite clear that these entities, these deities, whatever they might be, are also behind the creation of those psychers and their ability to be as powerful as they are, but also for a fact that they might need Astartes to, well, further their powers, whatever their insidious deeds might be. If I'm wrong, please type in the comment section below and correct me, please. This is such a work of art. God damn, I'm so happy. Now, you could tell that mask looks similar to the other ones, but more in detail. Oh. No. No. Nope. Don't do it. Too hot to touch. Ah. It got attacked. Ha ha! Get him! What a work of art. Now look, let's be clear here. I want to rewind this back here just for a little bit. If this doesn't look like a cover to a heavy metal album back in the 80s, I don't know what does. Or anything of that nature. I mean, geez, look at this. This was done by one person. One person and one person alone. And also, I do want to point out, from what I remember, especially with the indications on the Space Marine's body, not only is he of perhaps the rank of sergeant, but he is also someone who served at least 100 years, maybe 150 years of combat. I mean, this is a warrior who's seen his own fair share of nightmares from the alien, the mutant, the heretic, and all those other foul traitors that dare defy against the God Emperor of mankind. But I've been curious if there's ever going to be a follow-up to this. From what I've heard, the original creator has been hired by Games Workshop. And I also know, from the best of my ability, that Games Workshop has since then been very draconian towards content creators that do animation work. I mean, look, Games Workshop, meet people at the middle road. You got a diehard fan base. No idiot is ever going to get away with saying that they created Games Workshop or they could run the whole thing better. I mean, the community will jump down their throat, but you know, I get that they have to protect their intellectual property. I get that. I get it. I understand it. You know, Warhammer 40K, Warhammer Fantasy, etc. All that falls under the umbrella of Games Workshop. Is very important, and you got to protect it. But let's look at the consequences from it. We lost a lot of great ones, a lot of real ones, and even if the Emperor had text-to-speech device has been halted. So, you know, it's just something, maybe, I don't know, you can ease up the pressure just a little bit. But again, this has been a fantastic series. Now, I've seen this before on my own free time, and this is my first time reacting to here on Chicago Reacts. And I want to reach out to you guys and gals, our subscribers. I consume Warhammer 40K content, and if it's something brand spanking new that's come out, then I have to put in the discipline to not watch it because I love to consume that stuff up right away. So let me ask all of you this. If this is the kind of stuff you like us to react to, type it in the comment section below. I know I kind of put a hiatus for the If the Emperor Had Text-to-Speech device. Would you like us to restart up to reacting to that? And let me give you all this other option. Would you like to see a full live stream reaction to us maybe watching Hell's Reach, or maybe just doing a reaction to Hell's Reach? Give us your thoughts. Your feedback is fundamentally important. If this is the kind of stuff, content you like, please let us know. And also, even though there might be some anger, please support Games Workshop and the Warhammer 40K, establishment. They do a lot of good things. It's important to show love. So please do that. And just give us your thoughts. But again, just revisiting, I feel a little bit of a nostalgia, a pain of an era that I feel now is gone, when we all know about Star Trek and Star Wars fan base, films, animation, etc. But Warhammer 40K is a little bit bittersweet because the fans in Warhammer 40K, especially those that are very creative and know how to draw and put stuff up like this up, it's something that you don't see in any other intellectual properties. And there is a diehard following, which is something I absolutely respect. I respect it more than anything else that we've seen from Marvel, DC, Star Trek, Star Wars, etc., etc., etc. This right here is a dedication to a series, a genre that many people don't know about. But once, you let down your guard and you start consuming a little bit of the lore, you want to know more and more and more and more. And Warhammer 40K, it is something. It is an experience, and it puts a smile on my face. It's a way in which the only thing that can hold you back is your imagination. Your creativity will allow you to make your creations, or your Space Marine chapters, or legions, or armies. Your creativity will push you to that limit, and you'll want to do more and be more. So, again, Astartes, work of art. I have absolute respect towards the one person that did this by themselves. I don't know how you did it, buddy. I could never do this. But I do want to thank our community, the Chicago Reacts community, for saying, hey, Kit, check it out. And you know what? You guys make the call, we listen, because we do read the comment section. And without all of you hip, cool cats, we would not exist. So, with that being said, keep your heads on the swivel. Keep drinking water. The Emperor always wins, because after all, Chicago Reacts is a pro-Emperor of Mankind channel. Long live the Imperium. Keep your heads on a swivel. Keep on winning. And I'll see all of you on the flip side. Let us know what you thought about some of the questions I asked. And I'll see y'all later. Justice for the Space Marines.